We have in Judaism this idea that you go into a ritual bath, you dunk yourself in order to purify yourself to be able to do certain things. But the Mishnah on Daf 18 of Chagiga points out, well, look, the water takes care of part of the equation, but you know what? There's also intention. So what do I mean by that? What if you decided that you wanted to go into the water and dunk for purposes of eating what we call miser, food that has been tithed? Now that has a certain level of holiness to it, and so you dunk in the water in order to eat this food. You're considered pure to be able to eat that tithed food and regular food that is not part of tithe. But truma, which is the amount separate, the part that is separated for the kohen, that is even higher level than what we call the miser, that is a holier level. And because you didn't have intention of that level of holiness, you can't eat that. Now, if you dunked in the exact same body of water with the intention you can eat the truma food, then when you came out, you could eat the truma, but you couldn't eat the kajin. You couldn't eat that which was, sacrificed on the altar. But you could go into that exact same water with the intention that you're going to be holy enough to be eating from that which was sacrificed on the altar. And then it's okay, but it's not okay for another level. And it points out very clearly, but if you had dunked for eating that which is on the altar with that intention, you can go and eat the truma, you can go and eat the miser. So here's the rule, that dunking in the water to purify yourself requires intention. And if you had intention to do like a level 3 thing, well, you could do the things that are below. You could do level 2, level 1, but things that are of higher holiness levels that require higher levels of intention, you couldn't do those. So if you dunked for the truma, you couldn't eat that which was holy on the altar. But if you dunked out on the holy altar, you could eat you could eat the truma, you could eat the miser, you could eat all those things below it. And it goes on to say even that if you dunked with no intention at all, you really wanted to go for a swim, you weren't thinking at all about dunking for purpose of purifying yourself, then you've really received no real purification. The intention doesn't help you for anything.